Hi, Ingrid here. All right, so I don't know if you guys have seen my edits, but a lot of you guys want a tutorial for those edits. Now, honestly, it does not require very much skill or talent. It just requires some time. Mine might take me about an hour to do. This video is probably going to be like shorter than that. But anyways, what you're going to need is you're going to need a phone. So you're going to need CapCut, Pinterest, and then Spotify or like Apple Music or like YouTube honestly works as well. Just some like random like music download thing. And then you're also gonna need your book series. So I'm gonna be doing a quote prints edit today. If you don't have the book series you want to edit on hand, it's fine. Just use a picture from Pinterest. That's really fine. But yeah. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so here I am on my bed. It's where me filming like my video and stuff. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna fan your books out in like a nice little like array of sorts, what I have. And you're gonna get your handy little camera or phone out. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the camera maybe about yay, so you fit all the books in there. And then you're just gonna hit record and then do it for maybe like 3 or 4 seconds. And then you're just gonna take your hands and then go like that. Okay, that easy. So what it's gonna look like is like that. Okay. Super, super easy, not that hard. All right. So next what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into Spotify and you're going to find like a sound that I like having sounds have like a nice beat drop or something like that that can be used to do the transition into the edit. So I think I'm gonna be using "You See Me in a Crown" by Billie Eilish. So I'm gonna go ahead and screen record the clip of music that I want to use, and then I will come back to you guys. Oh, and then also if you want to use one of those videos that has like the text or like some like speech like going into it, like in my Once Upon a Broken Heart edit, I will show you guys how to put that in there as well. Yeah, perfect. All right, perfect. So once you have your clips, you're going to head over into Pinterest. And then what you're going to do is you're going to search up your character name and then face claim. So first I'm going to do Jude. So I'm going to do Jude Durante and then face claim. Perfect. And then you want to do like face claim video if that's not popping up. So there should be something pop up or something like that. And then honestly, just screen record whatever clip you think of the person who looks the most like the character you want to do. And you repeat that with every single character that goes into your edit. All right, perfect. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to go back into Pinterest and then you're going to start up like the character name and then the aesthetic. And just going to download like maybe like 20 to like 25 images from that like character. And if you're doing a couples edit, just do that for each of the characters. And then you're doing in your couples edit and then do that couple aesthetic and then download those images as well. Perfect. All right, perfect. So once you've done that, you're going to head into CapCut and you're going to hit new video. And then first what you're going to do is you're going to put in the video that you recorded first of the books. Do not put any pictures in because it's going to mess everything up. So put your video in first. And then you're just going to want to put in all of your photos from the first character you're going to edit. So I'm going to edit Jude first. So I'm going to put in all of my Jude photos just in here randomly. Doesn't really matter what order you go in. Just put them all in. And next to that, once you got the pictures in, you're just going to want to put in the video you put of her. And then you're going to crop her video of the character you're going to use. So you're going to go into crop and you're going to hit 9:16 for the way that it goes. And you just want to zoom in a little bit so it fits your screen. I'm going to make mine probably about like, oops, not me to do that. I'm probably going to make mine like maybe about like 2 seconds. I'll do 2 seconds long. And then lastly, what you're going to do is you're just going to want to add, you're going to go into audio, and hit extract, and you're going to hit your audio you're going to use, and you're going to sync that up. And then once you've done all that, we're going to come back in a sec. All right, perfect. So once you've done that, you're going to make every single one of your clips 0.01 seconds long. Now, this is probably going to take the longest amount of time, or all your photos 1.1 second long. Sorry about that. And then either on like the 4th, 5th, or 6th picture, you're going to want to make it 0.7 seconds long because that's where we're going to do our fun image translation type stuff. You'll see what I mean in a second. So go ahead and do that. Also, and I forgot to add that you want to make sure that every single one of your images is a square, so like flows together nicely. So just find like one of the images that isn't a square, and you're going to go over here, you're going to hit crop, and you're going to hit 1:1 for like the way, and perfect. That should. All right, so once you have all your pictures in and everything like edited to 0.1 seconds and then 0.7 seconds, and then your video, whatever, now you're going to go into here and you're going to go into the text. Now, the text is super, super easy. So I'm going to start with the introduction to my video. So I'm going to hit add text and I'm going to go to some fonts. Now, I'm probably going to use the font serif, probably. So I'm going to type in POV, you're the, make it a little bit smaller. You're the high king and queen of elf lame. I don't know if I spelled that right, but I hope I did. Anyways, so I'm gonna make it a little bit longer. Perfect. Watch that. Good. Okay. And now you're gonna go over to your character, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit add text again, go into fonts, and you're gonna go into classic. And then you're gonna wanna try and find like a cursive kind of font. So we could probably use actually this aren't looking elegant, probably is where I want to go. I think I'm going to use Italiana. So I'm going to do a J for Jude and make that pretty big so it shows up. And you're going to go into styles and you're going to find like a picture that's like kind of the color that you think represents your character. So I think that Jude is like a green color. I feel like that fits her pretty well. So we try and find like a dark green. That will probably do. So we're going to go into edit. We're going to go into text color and then you're going to go into like dropper tool and you're going to find like a dark green. So that probably works for me. And you're just going to make it all the way to where your character goes. So yeah, perfect. Nice and tightened up. And then you're also going to go into fonts and you're going to go into just like trending. And then I'm going to use serif probably, or no, I think I'm going to use Larkin. And then you're going to write the name, like the rest of the name of your character, and then make it, so I say doing Jude, I wouldn't type Jued, I would just type Ude, so because the J carries over, and then make a little space, and you're going to go into styles, white, whatever, and make it look a little bit smaller. So it's going to end up looking like that. I think I'll center that a little bit. Perfect. And then you're going to go into add text. Now, I have a preset saved for this, but I just have this little tiny little thing. And this font is this? It's font system. And then you're just going to want to do like a title describing the character. Like Jude's like the High Queen. So I'm going to do High Queen. Make it a little bit bigger so you can actually see it. Because that would be bad if you can't see that. And just make it a little bigger. All right, so yeah. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go after the long image. You're going to find a little quote from her and in the same font. So I'm going to do, if I cannot be better than them, I will become so much worse. All right, and you're going to make that like nice and big. And yeah. All right. And once you've done that, you're going to go into here, over to your long image, and you're going to make it go into the overlay section of Capcut, and you're going to hit add overlay. So I'm going to do this one here, this gold, and make it like nice and a little bit tiny. So maybe like yay big. I'm just going to crop it all the way to where that video starts. So I'm on 0.7 seconds long. I'm going to make the next 1.6 seconds long, or somewhere around there, and try and use images that are squares. Not squares, you can just crop them. That's fine. But yeah, just make sure you're making them look like squares. All right. Okay, so once you've done that, and you have like your entire like thing, and so it's gonna like play like that. Perfect. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna center it right where the photos start playing, and you're gonna hit video effects. Now I'm gonna start with film frame because we have all those nice little square images we got going on here. Perfect. And you're just going to make that as long as your clip is going to be for the video. So I'm just doing Dude right now, but I'm going to finish edit later. I'll post it tomorrow. And then you're going to go into, I like using jumpy film as well. Yeah, it is literally as easy as that. And now you are done with your edit for your first character. And then literally just repeat that process every single time for your entire edit. It is that easy. And then if you want to add like some like text stuff, just go into the audio section of CapCut and just insert your text. And yeah, it's that easy. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys helped you guys a lot. Anyways, bye guys. I love you. Bye. Mwah.